It's 3 a.m. in Jeju. I have no idea what the we're doing with our lives. We're literally going around the whole of Jeju in the next 24 hours. We're doing a 24-hour situation. We're doing a 24-hour challenge where we're trying to see most of Jeju because it's impossible to see all of it. ChatGPT said so. But we're gonna go see most of Jeju, inshallah, the whole of this 24 hours. We're so tired, it's 3 a.m. I don't even know why we're doing this. Are you ready?
I'm ready to conquer this.
We're ready. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how much we spent. I'm gonna be sharing everything that we spend, how long it takes to get to everywhere, and is it worth visiting. I'm just gonna give you a quick fit check. Basically everything is from Shein. This is from AliExpress. I'm probably gonna put these links below. These are my Lacoste shoes. That's the fit and I'm sick. We're staying at the Casa Lama. It was £142 for 2 nights. Our taxi to our next destination is £25. So we're at the, Anna's gonna tell you, the Seongsan Ilchulbong Marine Province Park, which we're hiking. And we paid, I think, like £3 for us both to be able to hike this. But if you're Korean, you don't have to pay. Foreigners must pay. This is what the hike looks like currently. We're hoping to see the sunrise. The view is crazy. Mum, we made it. And it's beautiful up here. Oh, we are dead. We are very happy to be up at the peak, and we've been eating our bananas, which cost us 50p from 7-Eleven, and we also made sandwiches which each cost 25p each-ish, like after all the ingredients, because we've been eating these sandwiches for days. It's been good. This is camembert cheese from 7-Eleven and some bread from a bakery, and we also added tomatoes. And we also bought some grapes, which are like £1. This is our breakfast. We had hotel breakfast, but we're not gonna make it for that because we do not have time to be in the hotel today. We need to be go. We're just trying to really enjoy this while we can. Look how insane the view is. I wish I could capture this with my eyes and then throw it at you. Can I ask you to subscribe at this point? Okay. We're off to the next place, no sleep, and we're going to a botanical garden called Yojimini, and I'm literally butchering this. It's costing us £10 by taxi, and I believe the entrance fee is £2. However, it closes at 6 p.m. and it's now 5 p.m. It might even be 5:20 right now. It's 5:20. We're hoping to get there by 5:30 so we can get at least 30 minutes of our time in there. But just bear in mind that in Jeju, like, things are open between like 9 and 6, and after that, pretty much closed. Although the waterfall that we just went to closes at 10 p.m. So you still have like a late night thing to do, and there's a bridge near it with really beautiful lights, and then there's also bars open if you want to do that kind of thing at night. We're gonna play 2 truths, 1 lie. I need to think of my lie. The thing is, we know everything about each other. This is our 10th anniversary trip.
Lie about?
She'll lie though. She'll lie to me about something crazy, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I was joking, by the way." Like half a day later.
Tell you I joked about that, by the way. Do you remember when like, "Oh, where's your man?" Then you said you'll bring your man.
Oh yeah, she literally said.
Did I know one time that was a lie?
One time we were all gonna go out, and she was like, "Oh, like, okay, guys, I'll bring my man too." And so we're all expecting her to bring so much. She didn't bring no one.
Didn't bring anybody, and I forgot I told that lie.
Okay, so mine are. When I was in Morocco when I was 14, a boy proposed to me on the street, and I'd known him for years. My second one is when I was in Russia with my family. We went there for the World Cup, by the way. Our tickets got robbed, and then basically, like, we almost didn't make it into the game, but then we had like the original ticket, but we got robbed. And then my last one, when I was 12, I used to put makeup on my little brother, and then when I'd post him on my story, I'd say I had a sister.
I think that's true. I think you've told me that before though.
Oh really?
Yeah. And the other ones are lies.
No, it's 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh right.
Yeah, so there's 2 truths, yeah.
I think the one where you've been proposed to, I think that's true.
Okay.
And so I think your family got robbed though.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
you know me too well.
I knew it.
Yeah, when I was 14, by the way, I'd known like this guy. Honestly, I knew this guy for years. He lived like down the street from my nan. I still see him to this day. Like when I went with my husband this year to Morocco, he was there. Anyway, when we were 14, he found this like ring, and like he was like in the corner peering at me like, And then one time he just came up to me and he was like, please, we need to get married. Bear in mind, I'm British. He likes the passport and the visa.
Okay, so I have never had surgery.
Okay.
I had a packet of digestive biscuits every night for 2 weeks straight.
I don't doubt.
I have only dated bums.
She actually has dated some nice men who she refused
Twice,
to be with. She refused the nicest men. She was like, throw away. Bless their souls, they seem so sweet. I never met them. And the other ones were, what are the other ones?
Digestive biscuits.
Digestive biscuits for every day for 2 weeks straight. If you know this babe, she's McVitie's #1 fan. She used to eat it every day. Yeah, like it was insane. But you know what? I rate it. Like, why not live your life?
Still a skinny queen, skinny legend.
I think the lie is surgery. I don't think you've ever had surgery. Yeah.
True that.
She would barely go to the doctor. Like she's scared of them.
My deathbed, I'd be there. Like it's fine.
It's fine. I don't need to be here. This is the weather in Jeju for us, which is why we haven't been going to the beaches. However, if you are going to be traveling Jeju, we spent hours napping today. You could have gone to 2 or 3 different beaches in that time because they're very close to each other in the south, east and north. If you plan to be, sorry, that south, east and west, but if you plan to be in the north, then you probably want another day in Jeju. Even if it's just a half day where you land, you do the north and then you stay in the south and do everything else in another day. Just depends how much you want to see. Some people want to see the Hello Kitty world. We're not interested. There's so many things that like they're quite repetitive. It's waterfall here, waterfall there. It's amazing to see, but you can see one of them and you can do it in a day, in my opinion. So unfortunately, it's actually closed as we got here because we got here at 5:30. We thought it closed at 6, but although I've noticed like a lot of things online say they close at a certain time, they close an hour earlier. It's very, very annoying, but it's still very beautiful up here. I'm going to show you. I don't think we would have been able to see much of the garden anyway just because of the fog. This is what it looks like in the winter. Absolutely insane. I just know this would look insane in the winter. I'm mad at it because we got to come up this hill and see this like energy in this view, and we love this kind of thing, so for us it's fine. But I think I would leave half an hour to see this place. Either way, like we would have left at 6, so we wouldn't have been here that long, but it's still very, very beautiful. We're right next to a very famous beach as well, which has a beautiful coast. So it's a fantastic spot to eat. This is actually where we had our dinner. It's called yakitori. I forgot to even film it because I was so hungry. I was just yamming. As you can see, the hair is getting bigger and bigger. And we spent £24 on dinner. We got 2 sides, 2 mains, and 2 starters. No drinks because we're on a budget. Look at that. We're now walking home for 20 minutes, which is FREE. Very cutesy shops in this area. We were still a bit peckish, so we came to get some buldak ramyeon. Anna's trying this new one that they have here where it's like already made buldak. It comes with all these different like ingredients, and unlike mine, just like the normal packet. I think the sauce is the spicy one. Anna doesn't like too much spice. She's too much of a spice herself. We have these and we ended up buying just a bottled peach iced tea, but we regret not doing this with the ice cups. We're eating in a see you next Tuesday. Grapes do taste like apples.
I'm trying to figure out.
They actually do. Yeah.
Even crunch is like an apple.
We are finishing our 24 hours here in the street, eating food outside a see you later. What's this called? See you next Tuesday. Our 24 hours ends in the morning, so I'm going to end the video there. See you tomorrow. We're now leaving Jeju, or leaving Jeju. Speaking like that, we're leaving Jeju. Anna's got her ear cuffs in that look sick. Give us a twirl. Chase. And we are on our way to SEOL. That's definitely not how you spell salt. How do you spell salt? EOUL or UEL. We're both dyslexic, so that does not help. We're leaving this country. I mean, it's a city, or it's Jeju City, it's an island. But yeah, like we're happy to leave only because it's gloomy. I feel like if it was really sunny, we'd be really sad to leave. But this is the energy right now. I feel like this is more city energy, you know, when it's gloomy, city, rainy, that's all good. But when you're on an island, you kind of want a bit of sun. So can you subscribe if you love your mum?
Yeah, if you love your mum.